Grubbville is super gross. Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever been there? I feel like most people have never even heard of Grubbville. Most people are lucky. My dad is such a dick. He takes us there on vacation every year. What kind of father would take his kids to spend time in a town full of dangerous lunatics? Normal people do wholesome things when they're on vacation, like skiing. That would be fun to most people. Not to my dad, though. The way my dad tells it, he first heard about Grubbville from his dental hygienist, some dude named Frank. But he spells it P-F-R-A-N-K. Apparently the P is silent. Frank, who my dad is close with apparently, grew up in Grubbville. It's a town full of honest, good people, Frank said. If you're looking for answers, Frank said as he cleaned my father's molars, you'll find them in Grubbville. Not that this should come as any surprise, but my dad's dental hygienist doesn't know what he's talking about. The most favorite meal in Grubbville is by far spaghetti with red sauce. You will be ridiculed if you ask for butter, parmesan, or, God forbid, an Alfredo. It's bloody red or nothing. My dad said he found that charming. The next most favorite food in Grubbville is ice cream. There are 3 main flavors: strawberry glaze, cocoa crunch, and blueberry cheese. My dad called the flavors homey, and he asked for a second helping. I tried a few spoonfuls of the ice cream, and I felt like my insides were dissolving. This is me. I'm 13 years old. I'm named Yo-Yo. I'm too normal to be around weird sick freaks in Grubbville. I'm too young. Certain families in Grubbville will force food on you. They do not care if you don't have an appetite. Like the Thompson family. They invited us over to dinner. Mr. Thompson slapped a 40-ounce serving of bloody red steak on my plate. He said it would, and I quote, put boobies on my chest. Some families are possessive, like the Joppers. They invited us over for a real barn burner, but when we sat down to eat, they hoarded all the noodles for themselves. My dad got a few dripping morsels thrown to him. Not me. And I was hungry. I can't shake this feeling that certain families in Grubbville just aren't quite right. Did you ever have that feeling? Did you ever have the feeling that people were, hiding something from you? There is one boy in Grubbville I kind of like. His name is Timothy, and he does taxidermy. Timothy is very quiet. He lets the animals do the talking. Another boy, Jenner, is kind of sweet too. He said he would let me take a nap in his bedroom sometime if I want to. I said thank you, but I'm not that tired. I also kind of like the Tuskers family. They eat delicious maraschino cherries for every meal. My dad's dental hygienist, Frank, would not approve. But I love maraschino cherries. Haha, fuck you, Frank. I think the only thing that truly bothers me about Grubbville is how much my dad loves it. The Garbers had us over for dessert. They didn't give us even a single square of their peanut butter chocolate bars. My dad just nodded and smiled approvingly. He started referring to himself as grubber-like, and mentioning casually he was, quote, a grubber at heart. It felt embarrassing. He was also really into the Grubbville moms. The most beautiful women in the world live here, he assured me. No women in the world can hold a candle to them. I don't want a Grubbville stepmom. Sometimes I have this terrible feeling that Grubbville may grow on me. I might come to appreciate its curious traditions. I might learn how to fit in. There is a single small garden on the outskirts of Grubbville. I found it just today. A few stalks of cherry tomatoes grew there. Tomatoes are very good for your heart health, some people say. Smart people say that. I stood there for a long moment. I was all alone. Eventually, I stuck my hand in the dirt. It felt moist, like someone had poured a velvety syrup into the earth. Tonight, we are invited to the Tonettis to eat. My father is so excited he doesn't know what to do with himself. Tonight, I will try to fit in. Tonight, I will let the flavors dance on my tongue. I will eat in Grubbville.